All I can find.
At the end of the day, it is the Rollout Show right here. We got Dalvin, Mr. Dalvin, DeGrate.
Yes.
Now, was it always the Mr. on there, even at 16, 17?
No, you know, actually, this guy in my church named me Mr. Dalvin when I was like 6, so that came before Jodeci.
Oh,
so
really?
my parents actually started calling me themselves too grown and mannish, so they started like a little grown man, so they call me Mr. Dalvin.
Now, did you play or?
Yeah, we all play.
Oh,
well,
okay.
me and Devontae, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, yeah, but I'm a professional drummer by profession.
Oh, really?
Everything else I just dibble and dabble in.
Wow.
Must be nice.
So on the road, would you go behind the drums like sometimes the artists?
Sometimes I do.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes, because you know, lately, you know, that's the song. Devontae plays the piano and I play drums on that. So in case Jodeci sing
I know they be looking like, where you going?
yeah.
You
So
probably don't know.
and I think when people see me playing anything, I'm not playing for real. Like when we played Martin, we was actually playing that live.
Oh, really?
So yeah, people that
Y'all killed Martin.
That was
Y'all
funny.
killed that. But I think, I forgot which one. Well, when you guys did Living Color.
Oh yeah, I think we did, but we didn't play on that. I think
No,
we did the
yeah.
times we shared and
Yeah,
something else we did.
yeah.
Yeah.
People
What-
going crazy.
Is there anything that you want to do that you haven't done yet? Well, in the industry?
It's a lot. You know, right now I'm you know, about to put out another solo project and you know continue touring with Jodeci and hopefully get back around to doing another Jodeci album maybe. You know, in the future.
Oh, that would be
Okay.
You know, just building this empire.
You'd be in
You know,
your
my
world
manager
with
have a record label called Crystal Chrome, and you know, just
Oh,
sign some
really?
artists and you know, just do the thing. So for a while, I just took a break and get away from music and just try to try to circle back to it. So
I'll say it like this. I know you know, and the people close to you probably know for sure, but I think Jodeci's the probably most loved band ever. Like black
Thank you.
folks
Yep.
go, no.
Yep.
Like Jodeci is us.
right,
Like Boys and Men, it's cool.
right, yeah.
Like they can sing like that. But Jodeci, come on, man. Everybody think they can sing that Jodeci song.
Yep.
Even you.
Yes, we do. We do. I think I can too.
That is so silly.
Now, have you had a chance to produce like other like up and coming groups? Maybe you found somebody like, yo, they remind me of us.
Not male groups yet. I have
Okay.
2 female artists, but
On Crystal Chrome, right?
yes.
Because Speedy wasn't listening.
Yeah, Crystal Chrome is- But yeah, and we have a rapper that's actually featured on my new single "Goods." I want to work with him. I want to go back and like dig some old school rappers out there crazy like Rakim. I really want to do a Rakim since I was a kid, and Big Daddy Kane. Like I want to do that because I think hip hop is going to go back in that direction. But I want to pull some of them out, like real
that's
lyricists,
nice.
and that's really my passion. What I really want to do, you know. So. And Rakim's like my favorite rapper of all time, so I would love to work with him. Even though I work with like Wu-Tang, I work with a lot of people, but I really love to do some stuff.
I guess they're gonna switch up the.
Yes.
Yeah, that one is up there. Now, what about acting? Have you thought about? Well, I probably want to dabble in this acting thing.
Yeah,
Really?
I can hear myself in this one now.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Turn, see that shut me off.
Yeah.
Now you can go.
Now
ahead.
you good.
Okay, all right. I'm still not back.
No.
Hold on, ready, Nick, go. And
All right, still not back.
No, we can't.
Well, I hear it, but not like I heard the
The other one.
yeah, the other one was super loud. That motherfucker was up. Turn it up some more. That's all.
Oh, y'all trying to say I was too? I got a big mouth.
No.
Nah,
It's picking up all the rumbles.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's doing. It is the Rollout Show right here.
Alright.
So you said the biopic, and when is that dropping? How's that going to work?
It's in the works right now.
Okay.
You know, we got the script done, and we just trying to paint it out and get it right.
Because I think after everybody saw the No Edition one,
I just finally saw it too the other night. It
You
was
did?
really good.
what'd you say?
I was surprised by a lot of things I saw.
Really?
Yeah, I really was.
What surprised you about it?
Ricky Bell, for one, I didn't know he was
Yeah.
out there like that. That took me by surprise.
Yeah.
That's like a crazy twist.
I think a lot of people felt that way.
Because
too.
I know them each individually, so I never got that.
I knew Ronnie DeVoe because his mom, but that's
Told you not to say that.
Yep.
she told me that. I got notches in my belt. I was that dude. They used to okay, Philippe. Speed, nigga. New Edition mom would get at you. I said, New Edition.
New Edition mom. Everybody's on the whole group.
I get a whole
I'm like, okay, I was a young thing back in the day. I mean, oh yeah, I had my shirt tucked in. I was a young buck.
You was skinny, right? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. A little raggedy ass shirt.
Were you skinny, Speedy? You weren't skinny.
Yeah, he was, because he said he could tuck in his shirt.
What you not gonna do is not believe, motherfucker. You ain't been fluffy all my goddamn life. Well, I was 3. I think I was
Just
skinny.
muscle, Speedy. Just because I can squeeze my hand.
You just trying to stay another
doesn't
day.
mean
Look
it's-
here.
Do you have any children?
No.
What the?
Oh, how?
They didn't know
How'd I do that?
No cheers without any kids. That's what I want to know. How that
You know, I mean,
You actually use protection?
actually, yeah, I was smart. I was smart.
Hilarious for
They
you.
should have been calling you
I'm
Mr.
telling you now, I'd have been in doing this. He'd be a gang of little Speed.
It is a gang of little
It is. What are you talking about?
But they with me. These motherfuckers have been scattered around the country. I'd have had a spade hand. I had 6 and 2 possible.
Do you want any?
Eventually, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
how old are you?
I'm timeless.
Damn.
Timeless.
Now, frown up, frown.
No, I like timeless.
Okay,
Timeless is good.
Okay.
And you look young.
She
so
still wants to know your
I
age.
can take timeless. I just figured out. I know 17 at the start.
Boy, she's about to do the math.
She was trying to cut me off. At least in 92. 95.
Now, do you always wear the shades, or are you gonna show us your eyes today?
Well, it all depends.
Was it? I just want to see
What, Tangy?
because it's different looking at him with the shades on. You know, he looks all cool.
You like looking
But
at
I
me?
want to. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah.
You want to lock eyes?
That's another conversation.
It's like right now-
And here the cool
right now, I
part.
think
If he
he's
take them
looking
off,
at
I
me.
really can't look over there. I mean, now I'm all mesmerized.
But all of us can.
But you already mesmerized already.
Oh, man, come on.
I know you are.
We'll work that out. We'll work that out.
How often do you go back home?
I try to because my parents are getting a little older, so I try to spend as much time as I can. But I haven't been as often as I
Yeah,
like.
she's actually from North Carolina.
Yeah, what part?
Fayetteville.
Okay, Fort Bragg.
Fort Bragg. Home of the
Fuck
super
that
duper paratroopers.
Yeah, the home of all the murders and.
All of that. All of that. Vietnam. That's
I
right.
know it's
My daughter
crazy.
goes to North Carolina Central.
Look at you
Okay.
trying to get in.
She just-
Look at you
I
trying.
didn't do all this shit. That goddamn shit.
But he, you know, you understand North Carolina.
Yeah, mom was it was service and stationed in Fort Bragg
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So Sunday morning, you in church.
every Sunday.
Oh,
Every Sunday.
nice.
Every Sunday.
You
Is that where
playing
you
it.
learn your music?
Oh, I don't
learn
play.
how
No,
to play?
well, my parents have a church in North Carolina, so I don't make it there every Sunday. But
Love
But
it.
when you were young. You
yeah,
were in
oh
church.
yeah, every Sunday. Yeah, we're in church 7 days a week.
Yeah, I'm finna say it's
Yeah.
youth service. It's the Friday night youth service.
Bible
Saturday
study.
Bible study. Saturday you go by that church because you got to do something there.
Right.
Early Sunday morning service. Then there's a little break in between. Then you come back at 2:00.
Right.
Then you got the midnight service.
Right. Right.
Take Monday off. Come back Tuesday because it's Tuesday Bible study. My mother was a choir director.
That's right.
See, me and Devontae played for my dad. So when service wasn't going on, we was practicing and rehearsing with my dad and traveling with my dad. So we never got a break.
Wow.
So how did they feel when you guys came out with your first album and it wasn't like gospel music? It was, secular.
To be honest, my mother has never heard Jodeci record.
Wow.
She only heard "Get On Up" because Hezekiah Walker redid it as a gospel song.
Wow.
And I've taken my
Wow.
mother. Yeah, I wrote "Get On Up" and producer Hezekiah Walker did it over.
Nice.
But she don't. I mean, she don't. She's proud of us for the but she rather us be in church and she don't listen to that gospel music.
Pentecostal?
Yes, Pentecostal.
That's me too.
Yeah, Pentecostal. Yeah. So so I mean, even like when we toured overseas, I would take my mother as like an insurance policy because I figured if she was on the plane wasn't gonna crash. I always take her. I never told her this, but I would always think I was really using
Her friends
it.
go right there.
They go right there. I was like, might stop at the ceiling.
Yeah, like, who that? Mr.
But and even she wouldn't come to the concerts. She would stay in a hotel.
Really?
That's good.
And no way you could get it like
I
mom.
could not.
No way.
Because she was
But
still
she
proud of
knew what
but
you
that's
did. She
good.
just, I don't want to hear that.
She's like, I heard y'all take y'all clothes off and y'all say that.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she saw one of them.
When you go home, do you sometimes sing in the church? Sing the gospel for them?
Sometimes, yeah,
Wow.
sometimes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I could tell you. So I have wrote.
Here we go.
I wrote.
You had written?
Don't ever correct me.
We'll be here
My
tomorrow.
new name is Mr. Caldwell. So no, I wrote and written I took the Jodeci all y'all songs and I wrote it into a play.
Did you?
Yeah. So every song leads to another scene. That's how I'm
That's fly, Speedy.
But I. Oh shit! I forgot my mic was on.
like I'm at a door going, I got to play.
Speedy,
Now, B baby, I'm here.
that's fly though.
That is fun.
I give you some that. That's musical.
That's fly for real.
So I'm asking, I don't get this done. They were like, it's gonna be hard to get that done because of the licensing and all that stuff.
Right.
And then my whole dilemma was, do you have the actors sing y'all, or do you let the song sing?
Well, you should talk to Crystal Chrome about it. Maybe they will help you. Do you know who that is?
You trying to see if you're paying attention.
Right. There was a little spot check on there.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know if y'all.
That's dope though. Check it out.
But
That's dope.
yeah, it's and again, because I think y'all the greatest band. I think after you guys would probably be New Edition, Mint Condition. Boys and Men is in there, but
But are you doing bands or groups? I mean,
Well, groups,
are you
bands.
just lumping them?
just lumping it because and I had a chance. Well, I opened for Casey and JoJo, and I opened for Mint Condition. Both were great. Both were great. But number one, y'all.
Thank you.
Number
Appreciate
one.
that.
And what was the biggest hit for Jodeci?
I want to say "Come and Talk to Me" because it crossed over. It was our first crossover. I want to say I think that was it.
Yeah, you can be doing anything, and
I
that
think
comes
so.
on. It just make you go.
Well, he said he was singing to you, Tandy.
I think that would probably be it because that was our first pop song that we released.
And then so Fiendin' and all that stuff. What would be after that?
It's my favorites or the biggest.
Well, let's go your favorite.
My favorite song is "Cry for You." I don't know why because that's really not my thing. But "Cry for You" is like one of my favorite Jodeci songs. Then I would say "Freaking You" after that.
Freaking man.
"Freaking You" is fun to perform live, so it's
Freaking. I put that on there. You ain't no little kid. Goddamn man. When that came on, I'm knee deep.
By that time you need this.
By that time, I got my Tim's on, and I'm about to try to kick him on. Get some Jodeci. Shut up! Because I would come out the bathroom.
Oh, but you got to have your
I had the oil on me and everything.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, sorry.
Why did you frown?
Oh, hey,
I know
man.
you look sexy, Speedy.
I was okay with the midriff, but nigga, was the oil under the midriff or was? I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm picturing it. I'm picturing it.
What'd you do this year? You should do this. Let's not do this. Don't limit me, motherfucker. Oh my God. Hey, great fucking song. Call in. The number to call into is 747-888-3082. You want to talk to Dalvin. Because he can't be here long. He got shit to do. Because you got rehearsal, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got rehearsal. He's like, but then I've done radio, so I know when they go, hey, look, man, I don't want to be that long. I'm telling you, your movie is up.
not
No, not down. Not down. I'm saying when they normally come, and then they come and kick it with us, and they like, Uncle, no, just tell me we wait. So we make sure motherfuckers have fun here. Really.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you go.
Exactly.
So you guys are thinking about doing another album.
Yeah. It's possible.
Everybody writing on it.
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's gonna be done the right way. The last album wasn't handled the right way. You know, without going into too many details, it wasn't a Jodeci album. So,
Are you guys on a label or are you doing it independently?
well, we don't know yet. I mean, right now we free agents.
Okay.
Able to do
You don't
whatever
need
we
a label.
want.
Nobody
Yeah,
needs labels
so.
anyway.
Make more money that way. Now, when you guys crossed over to, so you weren't on Death Row album. But
No.
You guys did some stuff for Death Row.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought you guys were actually on that.
No, people think Suge managed Jodeci. He did.
Yeah, that's
he,
what
did.
we-
No, he didn't manage Jodeci.
Oh,
We
okay.
just
And
did.
Daddy
people
Boy
do think
is the
that.
cousin of Casey and JoJo or no?
No.
I don't know why somebody told me that.
And you probably spewed that out on here.
No, I didn't. That's why I waited for him.
Well, it's probably one of them situations where they say, "Oh, that's my cousin." You know, we black
black
people
folks
there.
say that.
Everybody
Play
your cousin.
cousin.
Yeah, play cousin.
I ain't never said it about them, but throwing me under the bus.
You know, somebody past 10 years, they automatically your cousin.
True that. True that.
Yeah, cousin.
I just say Speedy, my brother. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You don't see my brother?
You're like a grandfather to me.
I'm gonna say this with
I was just-
I'm gonna say
I almost see. I
this
almost use.
like I've seen it. Bitch, see, I said it over there.
It's a very special position to be in.
I just swear. It is Freaky Friday. So what's one of the? Give us some. What we used to call smell your finger stories.
Ew.
Oh man.
Oh, like
That's why you think.
What was the wildest shit that happened backstage at a concert?
that you
man.
can tell us about?
Oh.
It's the Rollout Show. We ain't got no sense.
Yeah, no sponsors. Nobody gonna censor this.
I don't. To be honest, man, it's been so many years and so many things that happen. I mean, you have to just have to pick. Like,
So I can just look and go throw one in there.
throw it in there. Let me just throw my hell, man.
Throw one in. So it was a bear, you, 5 bitches.
A
The
bear.
bear poured honey on y'all.
What are you talking about?
I'm just throwing the story in there. And he gonna go,
Yeah, I remember that. That was in Seattle.
Is there anything that happened that when you think back, you know, I mean, you think, wow, I can't believe that actually happened.
As far as like career wise.
No, as far as Freaky Friday was.
Well, she said like a chick jump out of your hotel
I mean,
room
we've had with Jodeci.
Like, can we have 3?
y'all-
But
we don't know-
see,
we don't
this is
understand.
With Jodeci,
this is
it's
the
like
thing. This is
it's
the thing. You have been Jodeci for so long that it's nothing to you. If you throw out 3, we'll be
It'll be
amazed.
different to us,
So can
yeah.
we just hear like 3 simple? Yeah, a girl came and grabbed my underwear and put it on her head. I don't know.
Yeah. The tattoo.
Something crazy.
We had a tattoo show.
But I imagine. I mean, like even when I think over my life, there are some things that I'm like, wow. I mean, I can't believe. Or like when I'll be in the middle of actually living a dream, I'm like, wow, God, thank you. Can't believe this is happening. So is it? Are you so used to it that it doesn't affect you anymore? Is there anything that you're like, okay, let's cut the sex out. You don't have to talk about that. But is there anything that you were like, wow, I can't believe this, other than y'all blowing up like you have?
I think more about like how blessed we are as far as like we've overcame a lot of tragic incidents. Like the sex and stuff, that's easy for anybody. Anybody can have sex, we can go out here and have sex if anybody want to. But so I really don't really focus on that because it's
Right.
Yeah.
that's
But
really
understand that
nothing to me.
Speedy can't. See, that's why.
Yes,
that's
Speedy
why-
can.
Trying to live
Yes.
through you.
Well, I'm with
But
you.
go ahead.
But what stands out in my mind is like things that we've overcame. Those are things the moments I'm like, man, are we actually still here to even talk about these
Yeah.
things?
Like, what's
wow.
one thing
Like
that you could share?
actually, we were on tour in Houston and Boys and Men bodyguard got shot in front of everybody. Like he got murdered and the people came there to rob us and Boys and Men.
Oh,
day
my
on
God.
tour. And
While you're on, where you getting off stage?
we was in the hotel.
Oh.
So, I guess some girls had found out where the hotel was staying. Some always said, hey, come back to where we're staying at, the Embassy Suites, and the whole half the concert to come back. So late at night, after I guess some girls had met either JoJo and Wanya or whatever, they called to get some dudes to come and, try to rob us.
Oh my God.
And Boys and Men bodyguard, who's been with them forever, he's actually in a New Edition movie. I think his name was Khalil, well, whatever his name was. And they managed it. They got him in the elevator, shot the bodyguard who was with New Edition with them, killed him in the elevator, shot their manager, who walks with a limp to this day. He got away.
Oh my God.
And just like we missed it by maybe like 10 minutes of being stuff like that. I think like, wow, like you get chills when you think about like, man, it could have been either one of us.
Yeah.
So I mean, like that stuff really like plays in my mind when I think about stuff like that.
So
Or even the first night of tour in Hampton, Virginia, our hometown. MC Hammer had this globe thing that he used to come out of. It's a big globe. Yeah, he used to come out the ceiling.
hilarious.
And the globe would open up on all sides. He would walk out like he was Jesus.
Oh.
Or think he was, whatever he thought he was. And but he would come down from the ceiling. So it was maybe weighed, 10,000 pounds or something. It was really heavy. It's all iron cast. So there's like Jodeci sound check, and the globe stayed up in the ceiling until Hammer came on stage. So on our way walk to the stage, the globe falls.
Wow.
Right when we walk on stage and puts a hole in the stage and falls all the way to the floor. I mean, that's how heavy it was. It fell through the whole stage, so they had to rebuild the stage. The show had to go on late. But we missed that by a couple of minutes of us walking on stage to do sound check. So those things like, man, we just like,
you're
wow.
divinely guided.
yeah, like, so
Yeah,
that
I
gave
think
me
about things
chills,
like
too.
that.
That's
That really,
beautiful.
you know what I'm saying? That really stand out in my mind.
Album hits, first one, you're on fire, you Jodeci. What's the first thing you buy?
What did I buy? Well, I'm a clothes person, so I think I remember I spent like $30,000 in probably like a couple hours.
Really?
And like, yeah, and I have no idea what I bought.
Sounds like me.
Are you a sneakerhead? Are you into
Oh
jewelry?
yeah, I have 2,100 pair of sneakers.
2,100.
2,100 pair of
21.
sneakers.
You got a house to put them all in?
My sneakers got a room for themselves.
20.
Wow.
Have you seen DJ Khaled's
I have.
Room for Sneakers?
I have. But you know what? He cheats though, because he got a lot of the same pair over and over. I don't have.
Well,
I don't
he
have
had
two of the
that-
same
so he
pair.
has it goes this way, it comes in, and then it's got the circle in the middle.
I love
And
DJ
that
Khaled, but
motherfucker-
he cheating because if you look at him, he got like a lot of the same repeats.
Same shit.
Yeah, this is like a lot.
So do you keep them in the boxes and put a picture on them, or do you?
No, they all sit on racks. But I have all the boxes for my sneakers.
Oh,
No,
shit, no, when you keep them in another room,
Wow.
damn.
Yeah, there's a whole nother room.
They,
Right?
they keep them in the garage and everything.
Wait a minute,
okay.
wait a minute. Okay, just so I understand. Why do you keep the boxes?
If I move to another spot, they got to travel in the boxes.
Oh my.
Now, out of that 2,100, how many you think you won?
Oh, good question.
Probably maybe like 60 pairs.
Oh my
To be
god.
honest, yeah, about 60 pairs. I have my favorites that I wear like all the time.
Do you think you're ever going to wear them? What size do you wear?
Well,
I want to, but it's just like
Sneaky.
I mean, you want to, but it's just like you have
Yeah,
the pair
I
that
got
you
it.
have that pair that you pull out, and
we came off the,
So-
Jamie did the Blame It tour. I came home, I had 400 pairs. And
Wow.
my nephews came by and I had 100 pairs.
they accumulate really fast,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
like-
you had 400 pairs and I had 100 pairs.
Yeah, because they came through and they like,
Came up.
Dad, Uncle. And then they,
You came up, Nick?
I came up for real. Different pair of shoes every day to school.
Oh, wow.
see, if I would let my nephews and stuff come to my house, mine would probably just disappear too.
Wow.
They know not to even go in there.
Now,
Won't even
do
go in
you
that
get
room.
them free or you just really go and buy
Some of them, but most of them I buy. Like I just,
Oh.
yeah, because most of them are like sneakers that I just have to go back in the day and get like retros and stuff. I just don't buy like every sneaker that come out.
So what
Most
kind
is
of
most is
sneakers-
Jordans. Like,
What are you
most
wearing now on your feet?
Jordan Lab 4s.
Jordan Lab.
See, my thing is, I can't wear the same shoe back to back.
Right.
It'll get back in rotation.
Yeah,
so
back
I'll
in- right,
go
right.
down. And then I have the ones I wear on stage, so I don't wear them out and about. Y'all
Right.
can see them.
Speedy, what are you wearing today?
New Balance.
Watch this.
New Balance.
Yes, New Balance.
That's funny.
The kids nowadays is the what is those? You know,
Yeah.
my son, Dad, what are those? Shit you can't afford. How much? Fuck these are.
And let me ask you this: since you love them so much, have either of you thought about coming out with your own line?
What I want to do is like if I like to do like a line of Jordans, like you know, like you look, Eminem has his own Jordan, like DJ Khaled,
No,
Drake.
yeah.
Because it's hard to produce a sneaker and put a sneaker out. It's probably not gonna sell. Because
Okay.
you know, good sneakers that sell like mostly retro sneakers that Michael Jordan has, had, or
Okay.
somebody that only one that's been successful is Kanye coming through Adidas with the Yeezys, who revived Adidas, which is good.
And if
Okay.
you get a
So-
pair of Jodeci, nigga, I got some Jodeci.
Now, if Jordan produced a
Or
line of Jordan of
Mr.
Jodeci
Dalvin.
sneakers or Mr. Dalvin sneakers would be dope.
Yeah.
So, but I would only do like a retro Jordan and just create my own colorway or something like that with it.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
You
That's
gonna
what's
say
up.
that?
We
Oh, I
gonna
was
say
about to say something. All right. It is
Speedy, maybe you could make some Jamie Foxx sneakers.
I hate you, Mom. Why I do this fucking show? Fight y'all to my shit. It says Speedy on it. You ain't have your name nowhere on it.
I'm the end.
And I'm the friend.
I can erase all that shit. A little spray paint and a magic marker.
Speedy and Fins. Speedy and Fins.
It is the Rollout Show right here. Again, the number calling to is 747-888-3082. Mr. Dalvin, DeGrate, is in the building. How did DeGrate get on there?
That's my real last name.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Stop the man. It's THE?
No, DEGRATE, the great.
Oh,
Wait.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, we getting all kinds
Well, I
of
mean, it's
what?
actually the greatest, but I just made it easier for everybody to say, no, it's the great. I'm just kidding. It's the great.
I know the police pull you over like,
I know.
nigga,
Can
get
I?
out the car. You ain't goddamn right here.
That was your father's last name?
Yeah, my mother's Mary the Great. My father's Dom the Great. My
Wow.
brother's Devontae the Great. I'm Dalvin the Great. I have another brother, Derek. the
Y'all
Great.
had to be something. Y'all had
Yeah,
to be
you
something.
didn't
Yeah,
have
we
choice.
had no choice.
Yeah,
Right.
the cell going, cell number 445, the great. Y'all had to do something.
Wow, I
Great.
love it.
That's fucking
That's
fancy.
fly.
I thought you just like put that on there.
Right.
Oh, that's hot.
The great.
Yeah, none of us knew that, huh?
I gotta write that down. I like that. The great.
Now, you ever think about getting married? Is that ever?
I gotta find somebody first.
Oh shit.
She
Really?
gotta be great too, though.
That's right.
Can't
She-
marry
she will
sorry,
be.
great.
Sorry, we should be sorry the Great.
What?
Sorry the Great.
What type? Okay, I know the ladies want to know what type of woman are you looking for?
Breathing.
Damn,
Hey, that always works.
you coming with it?
That
Wow.
works. You know, I don't know. I
They
mean,
gotta be Christian, you know.
No, I mean, I'm not really prejudiced to anything that, you know, just to be somebody that's funny and just motivated.
Employed.
That's what I said, motivated and, you know.
Got your own sneakers.
Yeah, got your own sneakers. Gotta come with your own
Look at
sneakers.
the motherfucking closet. Goes, what? These? This is not my cousin. Now, the shoes that, because I'm gonna go back to the shoes. Are there ones you just never gonna wear? Those ones, or you will wear them at some point.
I think I have a couple of those. Like I'm never gonna wear these, but
Now those are in a different location.
no, they sitting there with the rest of them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you ever think to sell them? Because people come in here and they talk about, you buy them, you save them, you sell them.
Well, I'm not a seller, but actually, what happened was, my mother still has like maybe 200 pair of my sneakers in the garage, and she said, "You got a bunch of these air something in the garage. I'm gonna sell them at the church yard sale." I said, "Well, hold on." No. So I said, "Wait." She said, "Boy, you ain't seen these sneakers in 2 or 3 years." I said, "Well, hold on. Let me see what's in there first, because I know how valuable they are because they're old, like they're older sneakers."
Right.
So she was selling my Jordans for $10 at the church thing. I was like, wait a minute. So I said, you know what? I said, I'll donate to the church. I said, but Mom, you get more money from the sneakers.
Right.
Wow. Well, these people around here ain't got no money like that. I said, okay, well, anyway, I said, well, yeah. So anyway, I flew home, not then, because she had sold a bunch of them already, but she still had a few left. I said, I'm going to take these sneakers, because they opened up a store in Vegas called Urban Necessities. I don't know, it's a sneaker consignment store. But what they do is like that's why they sell Jordans like on the market of either used or whatever. So I put on a pair of sneakers one day when I came back to Vegas that my mom had in the garage. Actually, I hadn't seen these sneakers probably 10 years. And some guy bought them off my feet for $300. No, $400.
Wow.
And I was like,
he knew how much.
He knew. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was just some sneakers in my mom's garage. But I was going to Urban Necessities to see. Like I said, I got a bunch of shoes in my garage. Like I don't know if they worth anything. But he bought them when I was on my way in the store for $400, and that gave me all the sneakers I'm not wearing. I just took them to Urban, and I made like maybe $2,500 in like 2 days off just sneakers that my mom was selling for $10.
We got this rent, nigga.
And they, it's crazy. It's crazy because like these are sneakers that my mom was selling for $10, $5 at the yard sale.
Right.
Turn around. So, but I'm not a sneaker seller though. Like I would never sell sneakers like that.
Wow.
Somebody, you want you to sell your sneakers? No. I bought them.
You wouldn't even do it for us, for our studio, if we needed it.
I know another way y'all get the money.
On the track.
You gotta get me my money.
My money.
What you going through? Get me my money.
Hysterical.
So, what's the song that you play over and over that you like? No matter what somebody do, you play the song over and over.
As far as Jodeci, let me see.
Wait a minute, you mean Jodeci or just a song,
Just a song.
he likes? You mean a song from his group or just a song he
I
likes?
was looking this way.
But I need clarity. I need clarity before he gives his answer. I need to understand.
You need it for him to give his
because
answer.
I want to be involved, and so I need to understand. Because if he answers a Jodeci song and you're asking all of the songs, then I'm going to think that he mostly listens to Jodeci. If you ask all of the songs and he says a Jodeci song, then I'm going to understand how much he loves their music. He might answer one of his songs. I want to know, Speedy.
I want to know.
So, are you asking him what song does he listen to the most that he had a part in creating, or just period?
Oh, we gotta go.
Or maybe you can answer both of those questions.
I will.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Speedy.
Well, as far as
Go ahead.
As far as Jodeci,
I'm confused now. I don't know what the fuck with him.
well, as far as Jodeci, let me just give y'all like a little tidbit or something. When Freaking You came out, it was the changing of the guard as far as like R&B music was moving more towards hip hop music.
Right.
And Biggies were coming through and the whole Mace and that. So usually when Jodeci song came out, it went straight to #1. Freaking You, it was struggled a little bit because it was different from Jodeci, and we had the talk box going on. People didn't really understand it, so it was like R&B was kind of being forced out the way we know R&B music.
Right.
And hip hop was becoming mainstream radio or whatever. So I was like, and it was kind of disappointing when we first heard it. People was like, trash it or rush it or flush it. People was like, I flush it. Yeah. When the original Freaking You came out, we got like a lot of hell from that. Like, all across the board. So radio was slow getting to it, and it was basically because it was more of the hip hop people calling it and rappers. They want to hear, whatever was.
Yeah, they want to hear shit.
So I said, you know what? Let me just flip it because I did the Freaking You remix with Wu-Tang on it. And so with Raekwon, so what I did, I called RZA, and I said I want a Method Man to be on it to get that hip hop whatever the rap and the whatever. But Method Man was in Japan at the time, so he said I got these new cats that's coming out. You might want to check them out, which was Raekwon and Ghostface. They wasn't out yet. So I said, well, send them to the studio. We'll see. So I went, I made the beat, whatever. So they come with like 40 niggas in the studio with masks on, machetes. I didn't have machetes.
What?
And I was looking. I mean, these niggas came like Wu-Tang. When you think Wu-Tang, they came Wu-Tang. So I'm looking at the studio. So I'm looking like, okay, should I go get a gun? I don't know. I mean, they came ready like they was going to war. So they had axes, battle axes, machetes, and masks on and everything.
Wow.
So I'm like, well, who was Ghostface and who was Raekwon or whatever. So, it was real cool, so.
Fucking hilarious.
But what happened was, I did the remix, and I flew back and said, D, this is how we're going to save this song. But when I put the remix out, then people went back to the original version, and then it went to #1. Because the remix blew up so fast on the East Coast, then, and then that was the story about that. So.
I don't see, what could, this was the original.
That's the original. People just, they didn't get it right away. They didn't get it.
Wait a minute, you 12. What are you doing?
Go on, every word, every word.
I just remember when he said, every time I close my eyes,
All right.
I wake up feeling so horny. I think I would have been in that bit. I would have been right. Okay, turn my mic off, nigga.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not even gonna go there.
What?
No, you know what my joke.
I can't live it. I'm living it. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
So it was crazy because we knew the song. We thought the song was dope. Even making us, we got
You
one.
knew it was a
Now,
hit.
Yeah.
was it one that you didn't think it was that good, and then bam, everybody fell in love with it?
Well, I mean, it's Lately from Stevie Wonder. We had never even heard it. We learned Lately right actually before we did Lately on Unplugged. But I didn't get it. I mean, because I love Stevie Wonder. But I had never heard the song before. None of us had ever heard it. And it took off.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. It was like, this is a simple song.
Yeah,
But it was like, but it was big. That really shocked me. Yeah, that really shocked me.
Even when you guys redid it, I was like, okay, that shit is dope. And it's just, which one stayed at #1 the longest?
That's a good question. I want to say Come and Talk to Me, either Forever My Lady. But Forever My Lady it never crossed over.
Okay.
They would say, they said we was too black, like people don't even understand. We've never been invited to the Grammys before.
Wait.
We've never been to the Grammys. People don't even understand, like a lot of award shows, we was too urban at the time. But I think that we opened the door for a lot of artists now. Because we fought through a lot of red tape, even,
But you know what? Back in the day, you're not gonna get this one, Speedy. Back in the day, when we were segregated, the world was, we really wanted to be where they were. We tried to get where they were. And then once we got where they were, we realized that what we had was the bomb. And that's what y'all are to us. So
That's
we made a
deep,
conscious effort not to try to make crossover records. Like we said, they're going to let them cross over to us.
Yeah.
that's right.
They did.
And they did.
Now, with
That's
the
why I love
fashion, you guys,
greatness.
with the Timbs, the leather, that was like, soon as somebody walking with that on, who you supposed to be, nigga? Jodeci?
Right.
It was like, y'all really said. Now, who was in charge of how you guys look?
Well, that was me.
Okay.
Me and Puff in the beginning sat down and we came up with the whole concept with the boots and the jacket. But after that, I just took it over. Like, nigga, I know how I want to dress. I know how I want us to look.
Wow.
So, and our record label was like, nah, y'all can put on sequin suits like God. I was like, nope, that's not right. I mean, that worked for God. I mean, I loved God at the time, but that wasn't us.
Right.
That wasn't us.
Well, when you do interviews, do you ever sing anything?
Every now and then.
Acapella? You think you feel like singing a little something?
Nope.
Just check.
Well, if you guys
But
wanna
if
jump
you come tomorrow, I will say your name and I will sing you something.
Oh wow, Tangy.
How about that, Tangy?
So did they email I got it?
Oh cool.
So, that means you got to come tomorrow.
I mean, I gotta come.
No, for real. That bullshit. Which one, the AOL or a G1? No? You said the well? No, you didn't.
It's right there, Speedy, at the top.
Like, you know, my mind is like,
Right there.
Somebody give him his glasses. Give him his glasses.
Great. But anyway, while he's getting set up, if you guys want to talk to Mr. Dalvin, call in to 747-888-3082. I know you got questions.
Now, the song that we're about to play, you want to tell us about it?
It's called Vindication, Get Money. It's just, it's like an underdog's anthem, like, how you just fight from the back to get to the front. And you, especially when people don't believe you can do it. It's about grinding.
Brother. I'm ready to play this on the remix right here. Motherfuckers don't be believing. Shut up.
promo.
What happened?
Song.
That's
It's
the
the,
problem.
it's the promo. Go
Oh,
to the
it-
wave files. Look at the files.
Oh, he done hit play the wrong.
While he's looking for the files, it might take him a moment. If you didn't play the drums and sing and do all that you do, what would you have done? Do you know?
I actually wanted to be a lawyer.
Oh wow.
I actually
Really?
I played sports, but
No, go back.
but I actually first I thought I was gonna play football because I was the first black quarterback in Pop Warner football.
Oh,
And so, yeah.
that's so cool.
And my mother found out, made me quit, and I was so heartbroken. I ran away for like 3 hours, and she didn't realize I was
3
gone.
hours.
What's the
Yeah.
Scared you gonna get hurt?
That too, but everything was just church.
Oh, okay.
So it was like,
She
I do it
wanted you
without a
really
TV.
focusing.
You know,
I did
and-
too.
Also,
were you Kojic?
No, just Pentecostal,
Okay.
but it was no games,
Same thing with
no
me.
short sleeves, no red.
My husband grew
No,
up
red.
Pentecostal.
That's
Same
new.
thing.
Yeah, you couldn't
Red.
remember. They wouldn't wear like
Lipstick,
colored lipstick, no color.
Same
you
thing
no
with me.
fingernail
So we from the
polish.
same place.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything was like, you won't go to heaven if you do this. And so I joined the Pop Warner football team. My neighbor, he played at Pop Warner. So my mother didn't know, so she thought I was going to just play with him every day. But we was going to football practice.
Wow.
And how I got caught was I left my bike in his driveway one day because I was late. And I jumped in the car with his mom, and she took us to football practice. And my mom came out and was like, "Where's Dalvin?" They have football. Him and she got football practice. I was like, she said, "Football practice." So she drove to the field, and I was on the field doing my thing,
Oh no.
and that was it. So she was good.
Did
But
she
anyway,
come get you off the field?
Yeah, she did.
Oh my gosh, you were good, huh?
Yeah, I was good. But I wanted to actually be a lawyer.
Wow.
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 So that's good for your group. Because did you actually kind of follow that a little bit so you know what's going on with the Monday?
I get us out of a lot of situations. Criminal lawyer.
Okay.
I get us out of a lot of situations.
Criminal defense.
Probably so. I like to debate.
Oh, okay, me too.
Okay.
All right, so we got it. Now, y'all hating on me.
Yeah, Speedy get on nervous and shit. I know your favorite artist is here, but goddamn, man. Goodness gracious.
Speedy.
Bless his little
Hit
heart.
play here.
His little old heart.
It's like,
What? Don't you make
oh.
Exclusive right now.
Should I drop the roof or should I go made back?
You know it?
Drop 80 in the first night. Next day is made back. Should I go panorama? I might truck it up. Got 200 pounds on me. Tell the club I can't fuck it up. We don't laugh at haters, but tell them they gon' have to pay. I'm a owner now, I'm past the play. I'm gonna take pictures of the money when I flash the paper. Check my wrist, I got bling on it. Big chain with my name on it. Strip club.
Hey, that record just skipped.
I like this.
It skipped though.
Yeah.
It skipped. It went back.
It went.
Did somebody touch something and make you go back?
It went back though.
Oh, it restarted.
It restarted?
It went back to the second verse. See, it skipped again.
Yeah, it's like skipping. Skipping.
Well, it sounds good to us.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Well, that's real good if it's skipped in my life.
See, it's going back. It's playing the second verse again.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing it. It was downline.
Okay,
Oh, it did jump. It did jump. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all right.
They did it 3 times.
Okay.
But that's hot. That's hot.
No matter how it
He
goes.
sound like he was in the studio. Hold on. Go back to the other track. I felt like I was in the studio. But I like the song. And the young man rapping is what you was talking about.
Yeah, he's from New York. He's like one of the #1 battle rappers out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, the baby.
You guys, are you gonna perform that when you?
You gotta come. I want you to
I'm
come
coming.
see. Yeah,
The
but
show is when again?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At where?
The Microsoft
Microsoft.
Theater.
Oh, I mean,
It's gonna be.
I listened. Just saying.
I listen to
Tomorrow night, Microsoft. Theater.
Hey, can we? Y'all need passes or something?
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it too.
I mean, hey, give
Don't you got
it
keys?
Angie. Yeah, but if I
Should go on that night.
didn't have a bed, they'd be at your house. Don't y'all want to go to Uncle Speedy's house?
Hilarious.
Yeah, we'll go, but when can we leave? That's what they're going to say when they get there.
We're not ready to leave yet, but what time are we going to leave?
It is the Rollout Show right here, man. I know you got to go to rehearsal. Thank you so very much for
thanks
just
for having
even
me. It's
taking
been a
that
good
time
time.
to come this way, man.
been a
So are
good
you
time.
living here? Or you?
Yeah,
I'm
where you
back and
based?
forth him in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of the studio. I found a really nice studio that I really like working with in Vegas. And the funny thing, I went to Vegas 2.5 years ago, and I got stuck, and so I've been there like ever since. So I was in a hotel for 8 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the people couldn't even come in my room because I had so many shoes in there.
Wow.
And they call it the shoe room. I was at the Residence Inn, and then the shoes are piled
What
to the
size shoe
ceiling.
you wear?
And that don't mean nothing to us.
Right.
All I can do is cut the heel out. Slide in, make
Convertibles.
Make them flip flop.
So that's found a condo out there. So it's been cool because I really like the studio. The vibe is cool. And we get a lot of stuff done.
Do you party a lot? Because Vegas is.
I don't.
No?
No.
Well, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so you don't have to tell us.
I don't even drink anymore. So I stopped drinking.
Good for you.
So
That's a good thing.
yeah, so.
Well, let me ask you this, just for the chat room. See, I'm Southern, so I didn't focus on this part. But why'd you come back after 3 hours?
When you
When you
ran
ran
away.
away.
Oh, my mother. I got hungry and I didn't have any money. My mom, they
Hilarious.
didn't even know I was gone. They just thought that I was mad. So I was like, wait a minute, yeah. So what happened was the street lights came on. And I was like, I'm gone. But it seemed longer than 3 hours that I was gone. And I realized I wasn't getting nowhere. I was right down the street and I was hungry. I was like, man.
You gotta pack the snacks and take them with you.
I didn't know this. This is my first runaway attempt. My first
Did it
attempt.
all the
The next time I'll know.
Okay.
Yeah, we both got runaway stories, man.
But
But to be honest, I left. My mother didn't know I was going to New York.
Really?
Because I left to go to New York when I was right before Jodeci came out. I was 16, just turned 16. Before Jodeci came out, and I just called and said, "Hey, Mom, in New York." She had no idea where I was.
Oh wow.
Boy, you better get back home and stop playing. I said, "I'm really in New York." So she didn't know.
And you were 17?
I wasn't 17 yet. I was 17 when Jodeci came out.
Oh my gosh, you were 16 and
Yeah.
in New York? You got in trouble. Didn't you get in trouble?
Well, I was too far to get in trouble.
You had to come back.
I had to
though.
come back to get in trouble. I never went back. I never
Oh,
went back
wow.
until we came out and did what we had to do.
Wow.
Yeah, again, one of the greatest bands ever, hands down. Have they given you guys a star yet?
Nope. But I'm pretty sure, like, once we get into the biopic and, get back into the media circuit.
Yeah, that's definitely. I see a star. And
Do you guys have a network for the biopic yet, or are they different people?
I'm not
approaching
supposed to
you?
say right now.
Okay, but you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
well, I'm watching that.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be just as big as.
When you walk
Actually,
in the
Vicky
door.
Bell is on my Facebook right now.
Really?
Listening to it, so say hi to Ricky.
Hey, Ricky, what's up, man?
But
Come do
yeah,
the show, Rick.
I know, boy.
Come do the damn show. And don't tell Ronnie what I said about it.
I don't think he was.
It's too late. It's too late.
I don't think he heard that. I think he came in at a certain point, but
I felt like I was that nigga at that time.
you did.
Man, big say, man, so-and-so wants to see you. I went over there, I was like, and I know I ain't got to put
Speedy,
no
what
back down.
happened with that?
I was young. I
Okay.
wasn't even doing stand-up.
Oh, you weren't doing stand up? Oh, so you were just
I
a
You
was-
were
woman.
just standing around.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
No, that's funny, Ted. You got him good. You got him hella good.
You said that?
Don't be mad at him. He did.
Ted, you said that?
Ted, you said it.
I thought you said that.
Whatever. You want to give your information, Twitter, all that stuff?
You can
man?
follow me at Instagram as Mr. Dalvin. Instagram. Twitter at Mr. Dalvin. Same thing on Facebook. It's Dalvin DeGrate.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We gotta take some pictures because y'all can't take the pictures, punks. Talk all that shit. How about I leave your ass in here?
Hater.
You just wore a skirt. You ain't never wore a skirt. What's this shit here? Your whole family.
I wanted to match Nikki Pam with my boots.
Oh, she got two?
See?
Oh, hey, okay.
Getting ready. All right, so we take a quick break. Thank you again, my brother, for coming. Anytime you want to come back, doors wide. You ain't got to ask nobody, man. We here.
I appreciate it, Speedy.
And
Thank you.
we're gonna do it on that one.
Okay.
How cool is that?
Don't move.